Hello everyone, and welcome back to Old School RuneScape, where today we're finally doing the Path of Glouphrie quest, which it was quite a grind to get that level 56 Slayer requirement. I got 75 attack, 65 defense while doing it, but here we are. We're in the Tree Gnome village, and it looks like King Bolrin here has foolishly taken a cute creature. I guess the Gnome Stronghold didn't warn him about the situation, so we're going to have to do the job. We also completed a medium task in the Varrock area by taking the tree here. Who knew? Hello again, Bolrin. Hello there, it's good to see you again. I see you have a new pet. Ah, you've met Dumpling. Dumpling? I suppose it looks a little bit like a dumpling. An evil six-legged dumpling. Hey, Dumpling isn't evil. She has cute ears and a little bobbly tail. Look at it, it's clearly evil. It has 6 legs. And those eyes, those black eyes. If you stare into them, you can see into its black soul. Trying to look into them, but it just hid under a gnome. It just makes it even more evil. Anyway, that's not how I know this creature is evil. I've seen one before, and I'm afraid I have some bad news. What are you on about? I came across some creatures like Dumpling at the Gnome Stronghold. They're evil things created using dark magic. If this is anything like the situation at the Gnome Stronghold, then Dumpling was sent by Glouphrie to wheedle itself into your affections and spy on you. You can't be serious. I'm afraid so. The creature is shrouded by illusion magic to make it look like a cute pet, but in reality it's this horrible black spiky thing. You would think that you could just try to touch its tail and your hand would go through it. I don't really get it. It's watching you all the time, sending details of all your secret dealings back to Glouphrie. You've been listening to too many gnomish children's stories. Glouphrie hasn't been seen since before I was king. He's almost certainly long dead by now. Well, what if I were to prove it to you? I unmasked the creatures at the Gnome Stronghold using a machine created by Oaknock the engineer. Maybe I could do it again. It's going to need to be very solid proof for me to just cast Dumpling aside. She's become my constant companion. Oh, it will be solid. I just need an anti-illusion device. I don't suppose you have one of those around here. I don't think so. What does one look like? A big machine made out of wooden crystal. Crystal? As in elven crystal? I haven't seen any elven crystal around here since Unock came to visit. Unock? Oaknock's son, of course. This was a long time ago, before I was even king. But if anyone would have had a device made by Oaknock, it would have been his own son. So perhaps there's a device nearby. When he was here, where did Unock spend a lot of his time? He did a lot of work down in the caves. I think he liked how nice and quiet it was down there. It sounds like I need to pay Glouphrie a visit. I'll be back soon. Well, at least my character remembers Goulrie's name, because I certainly don't. Yeah, we just need to hop down into these caves, get the key, and do some things, I guess. You know, Oaknock skipped a lot of trees going straight to Unock for his kid. Unless he had a bunch of daughters before Unock. Maybe there is a Willow Knock and a Maple Knock. Anyway, I think we just searched this crate. It looks different. Yeah, we got the key now. Go talk to Glouphrie over here, who's trapped in that cage still after all this time, because hobgoblins just respawn. You know, I can never wipe them out for some reason. Alright, Glouphrie. Apparently I don't know who he is. Who are you, and what are you doing here? I'm Glouphrie, and this is my home. Thing is, as you can see, I've got a small problem. Those hobgobs are all over the place trying to steal my family's heirlooms. I've been stuck here for ages. Do you need some help? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure I'll work something out. I just need some time to think. In that case, do you mind if I look around? Blah, blah, blah. No, of course not. Okay, well, I got Glariel's pebble for some reason. Could I take this old pebble? Oh, yes. Yeah, whatever. I'm not even reading. This isn't even part of this quest. Oh, he took the key, too. Oh, how nice. This wasn't part of the quest. Hello, Glouphrie. Had I never talked to him before? Surely I had, like... I don't know what that was about. Really, I mean, is that Waterfall quest? I can't quite remember which one you get Glorious Pebble. I think that is. I don't know what just happened, but let's just ignore that and continue on, I suppose. Hello again. Any luck getting out? Not yet, but don't worry. I'm sure I'll work something out. I just need some time to think. I need your help with the device. A device? That's right, one made using elven crystal. Ah, well, I've got plenty of elven stuff. It's all lying around here somewhere. Why do you have so much? Are you some sort of collector? Not me, my grandfather. At least he used to be. I'm not sure whether he's still alive or not. He hasn't sent me any souvenirs for a while now. Souvenirs? That's right, he was a funny gnome, old Gramps. He got into a bit of trouble a while back and couldn't really stick around. He ended up traveling the world collecting elven artifacts after that. It used to be a monthly occurrence. A terror bird would turn up with a big parcel and I'd throw it in with the other stuff in the storeroom. It's a bit of a mess now in there. Storeroom? Could I have a look? Oh, certainly. I should really sort through all of his things at some point. There's probably some quite cool stuff in there. Have a look in the other chamber and you'll find a small tunnel into the storeroom. Thanks. Alright. I don't know, maybe they updated the quest to have where you give him the key or something. Like, that was... I don't think that was quite right, what happened there with us handing the key over in the middle of this quest and acting like we didn't know him, even though we knew his name a second ago. Very, very bizarre. But let's just hop on in here. This is all we really wanted. Now we're gonna have to use our strength, I guess, to push some things around. Alright. Some interesting faces on here. Like, what is with that? I don't really understand. Who designed this? And why? I think that's the bigger question, really, is why did they design this? Got a lot of things here. I don't know. I don't remember all this quest right now, so I don't know what all is important here. What I do know is that this chest looks very important. Oh, man. Well, that's unfortunate. We've got another singing bowl. We can push this. I can search these. Okay, we gotta search everything to get the discs, I guess. I thought about grabbing the ones from my bank, but then I didn't. I only have a few in there anyway. Alright, more discs. Man, come on. I got all these thieving levels for a reason. Alright, we got a chest key, so we can open this chest now, probably. I would assume. Alright. A key and a crystal seed. Very nice. Crystal chime, because, yeah, one of the changes they did was where the crystal chime doesn't share its seed with the saw, which is very nice. That was always annoying back in the day. But anyway, I don't think we can just do this right away. I mean, maybe. No, maybe we have to read the book. I'm not actually going to read this, but I will skip through it. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything. Alright, well, anyway, what about this gate? Got the actual machine in here. Okay, we have the key now. We got the panel. It's the same thing as last time. There's a lectern over here. It's got more things. The king is dead. Bad advice. Oh gosh, we got cutscenes. Is this just the things... Oh no, this is different. When I became king of the Tree Gnome Village, I thought I was lucky, for I did so during a time of peace. However, it seemed that peace was not to last. Human activity in the area was increasing, and conflict between our two races seemed inevitable. Fearing the worst, I had my trusted advisor reach out to King Healthorg of the Gnome Stronghold, but his response left much to be desired. My king, we have received word from King Healthorg. Finally, how long before we can expect his support? He will not be sending any support, my king. He does not wish to start a conflict with the humans. What? But can't he see what will happen if we don't act now? The humans will destroy us. I have conversed with the spirit trees, my king, and they are in full agreement. Without action, the humans will be our doom. Healthorg has become a weak old fool. He's blind to our problems. All may not be lost. I hear his illness is progressing. Soon the Gnome Stronghold will need to pick a new ruler. They'll almost certainly pick his son, but Argenthorg is just as bad as his father. If he becomes king, he will only appease the humans. Then perhaps they need presenting with an alternative option. Yes, perhaps they do. Oh, we got some political intrigue going on here. Alright. And so the reign of the most famous Gnome King came to an end. With Healthorg gone, voting on his replacement would soon begin. Many expected his son, Argenthorg, to be the only serious contender. But my advisor and I had other ideas. Glouphrie. Argenthorg. Alright. Despite our best attempts, Argenthorg looked certain to win the election. Healthorg was a great king far longer than he was a weak one. Everyone assumed his son would be as great as he was. We needed to show them the truth. We needed to show them that Argenthorg was weak. I'm just going to say his name different every time. My advisor said he knew how. Nice. Free food. That'll show him. Argenthorg, this is human food. So it's true, a gnome who loves humans more than his own kind. I don't understand. What is this? The truth is out now, Argenthorg. You are not fit to be a king. This is all a lie. I've been framed. The evidence is right in front of us, Argenthorg. Wait, I know what this is. Father warned me about this. What are you on about? Guards, seek out Eunuch at once. Tell him to switch the machine on. I mean, they could have just tried to touch the fruit, right? Uh-oh. Glouphrie? No, I don't believe it. I trusted you. You have only yourself to blame, Glouphrie. I simply told you what you wanted to hear. Never forget that. There ended my campaign to become the new king of the Gnome Stronghold. Argenthorg was crowned soon after, and Glouphrie disappeared once more. I don't know what the gnomes of the Tree Gnome Village will think once they hear what I've done, but it does not matter. They deserve a better ruler than I. And so I am preparing to leave the lands of my people. Foul illusions cannot be allowed to shame us gnomes again. The one who chooses to practice such dark arts will be punished. I will make it my life's purpose. Alright. Yet the machine was not left running, I guess. Alright, so yeah, we gotta figure this out, I suppose. And they've made it even harder, haven't they? Now you don't even get a number, you just gotta add it up, I guess. Okay, so yeah, we gotta make it to where it adds up to those, I guess. So what we got here, are these violet? No, they're indigo. Okay, so indigo circles are worth 6, so we need a value of 12 in a... Oh well, let's go ahead and run back to the old king. Oh, we just lost everything, apparently. Alright, I don't know why RuneLight's been doing that lately. It didn't used to be an issue. Hopefully I didn't lose any other parts of the quest where I wasn't looking. That's very scary. I don't want to have to do the quest on another account as I've had to do in the past. Anyway, let's just hope that it continues to not act up with my recording software. Well, it sadly seems you were right. Please get rid of the nasty creature, then we can talk. Of course. HP. They could at least train it up a little. Thank you for dealing with that thing. I apologize for not believing you before. It's not a problem. While I am glad that the matter has been sorted, I must admit that this situation has me quite concerned. You said that there were many of these creatures posted all around the Gnome Stronghold? That's right, there were 6. Why did Glouphrie send so many there, but only 1 here? Maybe he thought it was more important to spy on the gnome stronghold in Narnode. That's outrageous. The gnome stronghold is not 6 times more important than our village here. He should have sent at least 4 watchers, maybe 5. So you want more evil watchers? Well, yes, I mean, no, of course not. Still, Glouphrie has a lot to answer for. If I ever get my hands on him, I'll give him a good talking to. Right, well maybe we should start by trying to find him. Yes, of course. Still, that won't be an easy feat. It is said that after Glouphrie was driven out of our lands, he founded the hidden city of Arposandra. To find him, we must first find Arposandra. And nobody knows where Arposandra is. Not a great start. Indeed, many a gnome has tried and failed to find the city. Some, like Long Ramble, are still out there searching for it. Long Ramble? Yes, one of my citizens. Long Ramble is a bit of an explorer. He's been out there searching for Arposandra for some time. Did he offer any suggestion of where he thought it might be? He said he was sure Arposandra was somewhere between here and the edge of the world. Okay, that doesn't really help. No, I suppose not. Still, if you want to find Arposandra, finding Long Ramble might not be a bad place to start. But how would I find him? I'm not sure, but I bet Glouphrie Jr. could help. His restaurant can supposedly deliver food to any gnome, no matter where they are. Sounds like the best option, then. We just have to hope Long Ramble didn't end up finding the edge of the world and falling off. You'll find Glouphrie Jr. in his restaurant at the Grand Tree. Good luck! Oh, and if you find Glouphrie, tell him I'm very angry with him. Yes, I'll do that, Bolrin. Was Bolri your dad? Because if so, you are not quite as committed to this as he was. I don't remember who Bolri was in relation, but the name's very similar. Gnomes have a lot of similar names, though. You know, Glouphrie. It's kind of that Sauron thing that Lord of the Rings has going on. It's like, wow, who could have seen that coming? The guy with a very similar name was also bad. Alright, well, climb up this ladder. Is he on this side? Yeah, he is. I was never a fan of gnome cooking stuff. Oh crap, I've got the Starfinder thing on. Hello. Well, hello there. Are you hungry? If so, you've come to the right place. Eat green, eat gnome cuisine. My waiter will be glad to take your order. Thanks. On the other hand, okay, come on. No thanks, I'm no cook. In that case, please eat and enjoy. Oh, this is Senior. I was probably the first person to find this, what you call it, star. Where's the Junior guy, then? I need Junior, not Senior. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Hello, welcome to Aloft, the gnome food delivery service. We deliver gnome foods to customers all over Gielinor. Do you want a job? We are always looking for new staff. I need your help finding a certain gnome. That's sensitive information, you know. Who is this gnome? I'm looking for Long Ramble, the explorer. Ah, well, that might be different. I have a long-standing order for Long Ramble. Problem is, no one has been able to reach him. So you know where he is? Oh yes, I have his coordinates, but I can't find them on my Google Maps. 2 degrees, 7 minutes south. 3 degrees, 7 minutes west. Google Maps? Of course, my maps are all in dried Dougal leaves. Right, I guess I'd better get hunting. You'll need the right equipment to find those coordinates. I remember a while back when the gnomic positioning system broke, one of my gnomes got some suitable gear from your human observatory. Good to know, thanks. Oh, and if you do find Long Ramble, I'd appreciate it if you could deliver his order to him. He's requested some tasty tangled toad's legs. Alright, did you give him his order? Or no? I don't see his order. Well, can you not? Or do you have to find him and then come back for the order? I don't know. Either way, I know where he is. I don't know the best, most efficient way to get there, though. Let me see if the guide tells me I should be doing this. Alright, we can get rid of the shapes. It says we can drop them. I think I've still got shift. There we go. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now, let's see. We've got that. We've talked to him. And yeah, we just go there now. Alright. Kind of curious where that star is. I don't actually know where the star falls in the Gnome Stronghold. Usually they spawn near mining spots, but obviously this one didn't. Oh, there it is. Did anyone come here? Yeah, see, all these people are here because of me having that stupid thing post a call right away. Very nice. I'm helpful. Alright, well anyway, I actually think maybe the Ardoin Cloak is the fastest way. Probably. I don't know. I'm not going to make you guys sit here the entire walk. I will bring you guys back in a little bit. Okay, before we continue with that, though, I did make one small mistake because I wasn't actually looking at the guide, which is we're supposed to have the crystal chime already. Apparently, using it on the bowl isn't correct. I think they should probably fix that, because I disagree with being forced to click on inspect. Okay, yeah, let's go that way. Yep. Use the bowl. If you use it on it, it should just do it. You shouldn't have to do that. But whatever, we've got it. Now I can go back to wandering all the way over to Castle Wars. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, here we are over in the Ogre area near Castle Wars, which is kind of near where we're going. Ah, there it is. This good old place where mobilizing armies was for a while. Mobilizing armies was terrible. It was like a complete misunderstanding of what makes RTS good. And yet I put a lot of effort into getting a decent score in it. But I'm kind of glad it wasn't in the 2007 backup. I don't know what year it came out. Probably like 08 or 09 or something. This is our first time over here. I've unlocked a lot of songs actually with my recent trainings. Especially Slayer. There's quite a few new songs and achievements. Like I got a Bronze Dragon task. I got a bunch of things. Alright, this is the first time using a Mithril Grapple for something. Look at that. The Long Ramble Scramble. Alright, Sir Long Ramble. Mr. Long Ramble, I presume? Trouble speaking? You're not one of those gnomes like Hazelmere that only speaks in ancient gnomish, are you? No, it's been so long, all this time with only myself for company. Well, it looks like you have some new company now. I'm KaBob, and I've been looking for you. Why? I'm hoping you found something that I'm also looking for. Do you mean the edge of the world? It's been my life's ambition to find it and be the first gnome to steer over its edge. Edge? Are you sure there's an edge? I've heard it goes on forever. Everything has an edge. Eventually I'll find it. I'll keep heading westwards until I get there. If the world is spherical, though, you'll never find the edge. Spherical? Don't be silly. The world is clearly flat. If it was ball-shaped, we'd all roll off the side. Silly human. Maybe the world is round, but there's some magical force that makes us stick to the ground. Now you're just making fun of me. I don't think you realize the gravity of the situation. Right. Anyway, that's not why I'm here. I thought you were looking for the hidden city of Arposandra. That is true, but I'm only doing that as a detour from my journey to the edge of the world. I figured it would be on the way. And have you had any luck? I think so. There's a waste outlet nearby that I believe may be coming from the city of Arposandra. What makes you think that? Well, have a look for yourself. There's a huge swamp of nasty goo out west that definitely isn't natural. It's coming from that outlet. That doesn't mean it's coming from Arposandra, though. Indeed, but there is one other thing. The outlet appears to be patrolled by a creature that suggests gnomish involvement, a giant tortoise. Okay, that sounds a lot more promising. Exactly. The thing is, there seems to be something wrong with it. It seems unwell. In what way? It has some large tentacles growing from underneath its shell. Tentacles? That's more than unwell. That's warped. Well, whatever you call it, it's not normal. Maybe it's an illness caused by Glouphrie's magic. I'd better have a look myself. Go for it. The outlet isn't hard to find. It's just to the west. Alright. We got a spirit tree here, but I guess we're not messing with him yet. I don't know. So alone, my brethren cannot hear me. Ah, the sewer interests. I've spent a lot of time in here in RuneScape 3. Those warped tortai. Yeah, I can see it, but am I supposed to do anything with it? I could attack it, technically, right? Oh, right, I gotta equip my stuff. There we go. I don't actually know how hard they're going to be in this game. Looks like pretty hard for my level, considering that. I'm gonna kill it just to see, because I kind of want to see just how strong they are. There is a fight in this quest, though, now that I think about it, so maybe I don't want to drain my prayer on this. Whatever, let's see how strong they are real quick. Because I might end up fighting these a lot until I get the drop. I assume in the league there's probably going to be a task for getting the drop from them, or something on that lines. The league comes out in just a few days now, which is unfortunate because after all this training, I'm probably not going to make much progress for a couple months because any time I spend in Old School RuneScape will be in the league. But I'll try to maybe stream it on YouTube and, I don't know, maybe do a few episodes here and there. I don't really know how this league's going to go. I'm not really looking to spend 2 months of my life grinding out a temporary game mode again, especially when it's just a repeat of a previous one. But maybe, if people want to watch it, I will. That's been the problem, is the past leagues I put a ton of effort in, and then at the end of the day, barely anyone watched the little recap episodes because, I mean, it's just a little recap. Mostly just did it for the rewards, I guess. These guys are pretty strong, but I think with better equipment and levels, they'd probably be pretty easy to grind out as a Slayer task, so I might unlock that Slayer task once I get higher levels. My goal is to get 99 attack first so that I can then get the defenders without having to get Warriors Guild tokens, because I just can't stand dealing with the tokens. I did that in the last league, and it just wasn't fun. Alright, well that was a kill of a warped tortoise at my level. It was very long and slow, and I don't think it was really necessary. But nevertheless, we did it. Anyway, let's go talk to the tree, because I think that's what we're actually supposed to do. I'm not... Go away. Hello? Was that you calling me? The tree whisperer has come to my aid. Think Guthix. Do you have a name? You may call me Incomitatus, for I am alone and friendless. You are not a small person of Guthix. How do you speak with me? I don't know. Can't anyone just speak to you? Only those who have opened their minds to the spirits of the earth can talk with spirit trees. You surely must have been trained by a great friend to us, as this is a gift not easily come by. Well, it's true that I have spoken to the odd tree in the past. Oh, wait a minute. This reminds me of something. Hazelmere did something like this to me a while ago. You know, talking using the mind? The one you call Hazelmere. He is a friend of trees. He would be able to help me. Maybe I could help in some way. What exactly is wrong with you? I have lost my connection to the Anima Mundi. The earth has corrupted my roots, and they will find only black ichor. My xylem and phloem are tainted. I am alone. I'm sure there's a way to fix this. What would Hazelmere do? What? What do you want? You shouldn't disturb me like that. I was deep in contemplation. Looking into the future is not something you can do on a whim, you know. Hazelmere? Yes, of course. You did call for me, didn't you? And what did I tell you about flapping your lips during a mind meld? Use your brain. Right, sorry. Now, this had best be important. I was in the middle of a dream, a vision of the future. There was something I was meant to see. It's good to hear you're still as grumpy as always. Humph. How did you manage to perform a mind meld from so far away anyway? Such skills are far beyond a human, unless... Of course, a spirit tree. I sense this one to be rather unwell. What happened? I was hoping you could tell me. Alright, let me try to sense the problem. What's going on? Hazelmere? Help me! Right, all done. Ah, it seems you haven't suffered any permanent damage. That's fortunate. Fortunate? You didn't warn me of any risk before giving me that nightmare. You have a strong spirit. I assumed you'd be alright. And after all, it's the spirit tree that really matters. You'll only live for a handful of decades. The tree should live for centuries. I'm not sure I approve of your low regard for my welfare. The welfare of the tree is our concern right now. Something has poisoned the soil, blocking the tree's connection with the Anima Mundi. This is worrying in itself. Why is that? Well, no ordinary poison could do this, only by separating the Anima Mundi from its source. I'm sorry, you're confusing me. I forget I'm dealing with a human. I'll spell it out nice and clearly for you. The Anima Mundi is created by all natural things. It is their soul and a sort of natural energy. It is powerful and dangerous, and only by the balance of Guthics does it remain in check. Creatures live, creatures die, the balance is maintained. So how has this caused Incomitatus to become ill? Powerful magics could be used to separate the Anima Mundi from its source. This would produce a great deal of power that could be used in an unbridled way. However, doing so would unbalance the whole pattern of life. The ichor in the soil appears to be the unnatural waste product of such tinkerings. There is a huge evil-smelling swamp of tar just to the west of here. Is that related? Most likely, but to make enough of this ichor to create a swamp would take an enormous amount of work and would create a dizzying amount of energy. It would be an abomination to plunder the earth in such a massive way. Who would need to do this? Glouphrie? Maybe. Anyway, our immediate problem is to help our spirit brethren. Is there some sort of antidote I could give to the tree? If you had been paying attention, you'd remember that I said this is no normal poison. Some sort of spiritual cleansing will be needed in order to return the spirit tree's connection to the Anima Mundi. I do not have the power to do this kind of thing. This will require elven magic. A pure note, created by elven crystal, would have a purifying effect on anything nearby. Luckily, you seem to already be carrying the answer. How do you know what I'm carrying? Oh, mind meld, of course. Use your crystal chime to try and cleanse the tree. Let us hope this works. Right, I'll give it a go. Right. It is very convenient. Oh, he's so happy. Thank you, Tree Whisperer. I can feel the Anima Mundi once more. Not a bad job, I guess. Now, be on your way. I have meditating to do. Alright, so now we can travel using this tree, I guess. So what is our next goal, then? Do we go back and talk to Longramble about what I saw? Hello there. Any luck with that outlet? I ended up getting a bit sidetracked thanks to that spirit tree over there. Where did you say the outlet was? No, I've already been there. Okay, so I guess that's just what we're doing next, then. They just assumed that I would be smart enough to do the tree first, and I did not. Anyway, let me look at the actual guide so I make sure we don't mess up. I will bring you guys back once I've read what we're doing next. Alright, I've kind of figured it out, which is that I needed to put on earmuffs. I thought there was something I had forgotten, and that was it. This will let us not die, in theory. It helps with the warped terror birds, which I believe are all aggressive, unlike the tortoises, which are not. Oh, there's only one tortoise up here now? I liked being up here and fighting too, because then I just swap between the two. Oh well. Let's open the metal gate. The spirit tree's roots would have been blocking the gate if we hadn't healed him. I didn't bother coming up here, but that is the case. I never liked these guys back in the day. They were always very scary, dangerous, but I can use protect for missiles to negate all damage. Now the guide tells me exactly where to go. I didn't bother reading it because there's no way I'd remember all those instructions, so we'll just hope. I guess there's more tortoises in here. I never come in the actual place. It is a pretty cool place, though. It's just annoying at this level because I'm just taking too much damage. It's nice that they made them a combined Slayer task as well. That was a very nice change. When I do unlock it, I can choose if I want to fight these guys or those guys. Alright. Go through here. See, this place isn't really a maze, so I don't think I really need the guide to tell me where to go. I just know there's a room somewhere. Oh, there's people down here. I thought it'd be more tortoises down below. 9? Oh my gosh. Keep away from me. Alright, where are we at? I guess we're going over here. And I ran out of run energy. I should have saved it up for when I was in danger. Whatever, I brought food, so we should be fine. Can't imagine many people travel this far into the dungeon after the quest, though. But if you did, you'd probably be all alone fighting these tortoises or whatever. Alright, so I think this is where we needed to go. I'm gonna turn prayer off for now. We're gonna get inside here. Look at these guys, they're higher level. Probably very dangerous. I maybe should have brought more food, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not too worried. But we'll see. Oh, it's just on, huh? Okay. Well, this is actually a lot worse than I thought it would be. Let's use protection prayers and hope that it goes fast. Why do these guys have to be so high level? Oh gosh. I completely underestimated this fight. This is... okay, well, I don't think we're gonna win. I think I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I've gathered a few items from my bank, a couple potions. They're not great potions, but whatever. The guide really does undersell how difficult this fight was. It's like, oh, they have low defense. They're not gonna last very long. Like, that was, you know, maybe for a level 99 player, that's nothing. But I'm not quite that high level. It's still somewhat dangerous to me. Also, there should be a way to only fight one of them at a time. They say if you do, just stay at the gate. I guess, yeah, if we're inside this gate, because the doors stay open like that, then we should be fine. We can go ahead and try it out, I guess. I'll just open the gate up and see what happens. Oh, no, wait, it makes you go into a cutscene. Dang it. And they're not gonna move, so no, it doesn't work like they said it. Maybe if I do this, then we can... no, come on. Just manipulate them. Well, we got two at once. That's an improvement. Alright, I need to take my crappy potions real quick. Okay, I'm just taking so much damage. It's the melee hits that are getting me. I don't know if I should protect from melee since they're right next to me, I guess. Oh, see, they switch. They're smart. Seems like I should protect from this because that one hits a lot more often. That's unfortunate. Wonder if I take off the earmuffs... okay, wow. They can hit hard, too. What the heck? Come on, I just need to kill one of them, and then I'll be in less danger. So please, just kill. Oh my gosh, they can hit so hard. Is that an 18 that they just hit? Like, why? Why are they able to hit this hard? I didn't think this was supposed to be a high-level quest. Oh gosh. Be ready to eat again. Also, gotta watch my prayer, which only has 20-something seconds left. Oh gosh. Oh no. Just eat up. Just eat up. And drink. And then please, just kill him already. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. If I die, I'm gonna be really mad. But I think it's gonna happen. I don't think this was enough. What the heck? Why can they hit so hard? So much for low defense. I'm missing so many hits. And this is with a whip at level 75 attack. It's not like I have a low attack level. I'm even boosted. They're hitting so hard that I can't even keep in the fight. Even if I do this, I don't know what to do about this. This is not a problem I expected to have with this quest. I don't remember this fight being that hard. Do I need a better food then? I'm gonna have to actually buy a food for this. Because clearly this is not working. Even if I get through the first two fights, like how am I gonna do this third one? I guess I could stand around. Alright, well at least there's that. Things are slightly safer now. I have to remember to keep my health above 18 though. I guess I should have put more effort into only fighting one of them at a time, but I didn't expect them to hit 18. Hey, I hit 18 too, though. Yeah, Alright, I gotta... That's real quick. That is definitely not an option to fight him with that off. Although maybe it is. It's hard to say which one they do more damage. This actually seems to have made a bigger difference than I expected, though, just having one. It feels like they're attacking less often now. But I guess it's just an illusion. Yeah, we really need for this to last, though. I suppose with only one left, I can actually hide if my health gets low and let it heal up. So technically I should be okay. I don't know. Okay, well that was unfortunate. Turn that off, please. Alright, we're gonna heal all the way up. We should be fine. We didn't need to eat that much to kill the first one. I was just really scared when they were both hitting me. Imagine if I'd had all three hitting me. I would have been completely doomed. But alright. Got these guys over here just guarding around. Smart terror birds. What will they think of next? Yeah, I think we're good now. I was very worried, but it seems fine now. I don't think it's going to take us a minute, and I don't think we're going to take so much damage. Unless he gets super lucky and hits like 3 18s in a row, which technically could happen. Probably won't. Statistically, it's probably unlikely. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these warp terror birds. Never have been, never will be. Horses are alright, though. Hopefully someday they'll have a use for their shells, since summoning's not happening. Come on, get that last hit in. Oh my gosh. Really? I gotta be ready to actually hide now, because I'm almost in the danger zone. Okay, good. Turn prayer off so it doesn't interrupt any cutscenes. So, how did you get this ropey old job then, 72? I think it's a punishment, set 21. What for? I fell asleep while guarding upstairs. You fell asleep? I thought the masters made it impossible for us to fall asleep. I don't know, maybe I'm defective. I blame the masters myself. Anyway, I got the choice. Either take this job or go outside. Outside? I don't even want to think about it. Still, at least you got to guard upstairs. Things are always happening up there. I've been down here since I was deep-potted, and nothing happens down here. You'd have thought the masters would have made it impossible for us to get bored as well. You'd think so, but they always seem to be making a mess of the pods. After all, you've seen how many failures get dumped outside. True. Wait, did you hear something? Calm down, nothing ever. There's someone outside, what do we do? Press the red button, quickly! They told us to never press the red button. Unless it's an emergency, press the red button, now! Don't panic! I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Press the red button. This might be a problem. Yep, that's a problem. Uh-oh. Oh good, now I'm stuck. Tasty gas. Looks sulfuric. Gas as well? Wonderful. Feeling dizzy, I can't think straight. This is it. This is the end. Help! Someone help me! I'm dying! What are you doing, stupid human? Are you deaf? You remind me a lot of a gnome I knew when I was alive. You're not dead yet, fool. Snap out of it. Azalmir? Pull yourself together. We haven't got much time. I was saving this for a special occasion. I suppose saving your hide counts. Wow, that's some trick. Miguel, it seems I have made my choice, so be it. What did you say? Nothing you need to worry about now. We need to get out of here. Phew, that was a close one. Thanks for saving me. Consider it a thank you for helping that spirit tree. You have shown a great empathy towards the Anima Mundi. Despite being a human, perhaps you could one day be a true spirit tree mage. Hang on, you're properly talking to me without using a mind meld. I thought you only spoke Ancient Gnomish. I've always been able to speak your uncivilized tongue. Normally, I wouldn't lower myself to these rudimentary words, but given your recent near-death experience, I felt you would not have the energy for a mind meld. That's unusually kind for you. Not going soft, are you? Perhaps, but it seems I would be wise to ensure your safety. The future is not a place for old wizards like me. My autumn is ending, and only winter remains. Soon it will fall to individuals like you to protect the Anima Mundi. What are you on about? The Anima Mundi granted me a glimpse into the future. I had one final choice to make, and I made it by saving you. We now walk a path that we cannot stray from, so listen closely. Skilled brothers numbering 8 will assemble to fight the Majorat Deceiver, and they will be heading northwards to confront him. The time after this is clouded to me, but I see you clearly dressed in the evil garb of night, lightly decorated with ochre like burnished gold, and the rust collars of autumn leaves. Though you dress in the collars of evil, you will not follow that path. You will remain true to Guthix. Of the 8, only 2 shall return. One represents the path of the Slayer, and one the path of the Warrior. Things might have been different, but I have made my choice, and it is up to you to prove that I made the right one. Sounds like you have been having some bad dreams, or you've been reading some terrible stories. Dreams often reveal truths masked in the light of day, but I know the truth of what I have seen in my bones. I have seen my end. But you can't die. You're a mighty wizard. All I know is what the trees tell me. It will soon be time for me to pass the guardianship of the spirit trees to someone else. Maybe that person is you. Guardianship of the spirit trees? I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. I have faith that you will learn what you need. Anyway, enough moping about the future. You should be on your way. But what about Glouphrie? Considering you nearly died trying to find him, I suggest you leave that problem for another day, preferably after a better way has been found into Arposandra. Now, I'm sure you have more important matters to attend to than chatting to a cranky old gnome. Take these and be on your way. So I suspect the idea is that by using that seed pod to rescue us, he doesn't have it to save himself in the future, but that quest doesn't exist in Old School RuneScape yet. But it might someday. Strength 61. Hooray. Slayer 57. Also hooray. Mutated Zygomites. Could take it or leave it, really. Having to have the item to kill them is annoying. That's all I'll really say about them. A little bit of magic XP. Definitely good there. Magic 50. That is an important level for sure. Alright. So yeah, this is where we're at. This is probably where we're going to be at for a while, thanks to the League, but we'll see. You never really know. Maybe I'll hate the League and just keep training. It's hard to say, but I'll definitely keep doing quests. I've got some ideas on what we're going to do next. I want to do some of the more recently released quests, like Sleeping Giants, up next, and I also did tell someone I would do Underground Pass within the next few months, so that's also on the list to do. Where is it? Underground Pass. I think we have all the requirements. Yeah, so that's not a big deal. We have the requirements for a lot of quests, so it shouldn't be hard for me to find things to do over the next couple months. But until next week, I will see you guys later. Bye!